If you aren't Patrick Starr and you haven't been living under a rock for the last 8 years, you would know who Jeffrey Epstein is. So his death in 2019 obviously was pretty harsh and was definitely controversial at the time. But now in July 2025, there's a whole firefight going on because of surveillance footage and different things possibly being altered, and then the MAGA claims and deep state cover-ups, and it's getting dirty. I'm going to explain it. So they actually went back through some of the footage. There's just the surveillance footage that the DOJ dropped out. I think there was like 11 hours worth of footage, and it gets kind of crazy. So they dropped 11 hours worth of footage because they wanted to show that there was nothing going on, no monkey business, no funny. Let me just show you the clip.
There's video. We are working on cleaning it up to make sure you have an enhanced, and we're going to give the original so you don't think there were any shenanigans.
I think some people CoffeeZilla made a video about it. That's why I'm here doing this now. He made a video about it. Look at the description. He goes over a lot of it, but experts actually found that there's an entire 60-second gap in the footage. Now, was it a glitch? Was it someone that truly did do some dumb shit? I mean, I'm pretty dumb, so I could probably do that too, but I don't know. Maybe it's some weird conspiracies are happening. Conspiracies are happening. Now, alongside that, you obviously have people like Pam Bondi. Her name's been thrown around for a while now, that said, we have client lists. Epstein's death was a suicide. But it's like, someone got to be right, someone got to be wrong. I don't know who's right or wrong anymore. So this is just a little part I found in this document. Tensions that simmered for months boiled over on Monday when the Justice Department and FBI issued a 2-page statement saying that they had concluded that Epstein did not possess a client list, even though the Bondi has intimated in February that such document was sitting on her desk and had decided against releasing any additional records from the investigation. I'm not from the U.S. I'm Canadian. I don't keep up with politics. I don't keep up with all this stuff. But this Epstein trial or this Epstein conspiracy theories has kept me interested, especially with like Moist Critical's videos and CoffeeZilla, because it's so interesting to me how there were so many bold statements. I mean, they had influencers with binders saying it's coming, and then it never did. It just poof, gone. Never did. Never did. I just don't understand how you have infutable evidence of this being a suicide or non-suicide or whatever. Then on top of that, a client list and a non-client list, or not having a client list. And at this point, like, no one knows what's real. And I think that's what they're trying to do. I truly wouldn't be surprised if they tried to lead on that Jeffrey Epstein didn't even have the money he had, or he didn't even own the island, or something crazy. But at this point, truly, the people that actually committed crimes or that were actually actively engaging in this activity, they just need cuffs. They just need to be put in cuffs. They need to be put in jail. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. So it's insane. So at this point, what we know is that Pam Bondi's saying that she got this list on her desk that just never ever happened to come out. There's a bunch of footage out now from the DOJ and the FBI, and some of it is cut out, so conspiracies are going insane. It just really does seem like a cover-up. It seems like a cover-up. I just don't get it. Like, if everything was being curated to go to trial before his passing or even after his passing, why are these things not able to be public? And in this clip, I'm going to show you now.
What do you tell MAGA supporters who say they want anyone involved in Jeffrey Epstein's alleged crimes to be held accountable?
This administration wants anyone who has ever committed a crime to be held accountable, and they put out a memo in conclusion of that review. There was material they did not release because, frankly, it was incredibly graphic and it contained child pornography, which is not something that's appropriate for public consumption. But they committed to an exhaustive investigation. That's what they did, and they provided the results of that.
Like, okay, I get it. You don't want to put out the dirty photos. That's disgusting. I don't know why you'd even think about doing that. You're stating that there's a bunch of evidence on the table, but we're not getting any public records. Can we make some of it public? Can we make any of it public? Obviously, you don't need to put out what everybody doesn't want you to put out. Nobody needs to see that. That's disgusting. That's not something everybody needs to see. At what point do you not believe, or do you believe? I don't get it. Anyway, I'm gonna continue covering it. I know this is a short video. I want to put a little video out there saying like I'm interested in it, and we will be covering it. So it will be on the channel. I know I didn't do it justice. I am not a journalist. Go watch Coffee's video. It's in the description, and hopefully next time I have a better, well-rounded video about the whole thing. I just think it's insane that for years and years, everybody knew that there was a client list. Everyone knew that there was an island and all these things happening, and now it's just all evaporating into thin air. It just, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, boys. All right, boys. Yeah.